This is another private test for us, and it's been another good day. Obviously we're still working on the new bike, still limited track time, so we keep learning things, keep trying new things, seeing what works, what doesn't work.
So yesterday, full day on circuit for F3 guys. Not that many cars here albeit, but a full day for them. And unfortunately there's rubber down, there's a gap and then there's rubber. So from a motorcycle point of view, it's some grippy areas of the track and then some areas of the track that aren't so grippy.
Where the engine has been horrendous, so there's a crossover and it's just like going onto the ice bowl.
Spider's on with the chassis, he's flat out, so he's cured the first hurdle I had this morning. So let's see if we can keep the ball rolling.
The chassis side is pretty much standard. We've got our triple clamps in there for our forks. We're running with a standard swing arm, standard link, standard subframe, and everything else we're working to develop. So leaving Stetson test, we'd got basically all the parts and mechanical bits and pieces that we were going to have for the next few weeks, and concentrating on the electronics, concentrating on torque mapping, dyno work to improve the Fireblade ready for round 1.
Obviously the championship dictates we run a Motec ECU and dash, same for everyone all across the board. So we get the ECU completely blank, I'd say. There's a few things in there which Motec do calibrate for us, but as far as the fuel and ignition goes, we're starting from a zero map, absolutely nothing. Yeah, so on the fueling side of it, basically we tell it how much fuel to put in. We have lambda sensors in the exhaust system, and we have like a lambda aim target. So we add or take away fuel to get that target. Not only do we tell it how much fuel to put in, we tell it when to put it in. And on most modern bikes these days, they have an upper and lower injector. It's for throttle control or response, and then top end. So it's a balance between the two injectors to get the best throttle control and the best performance you can. Basically, this is our current fuel table. It's divided up with RPM as one axis and throttle position as the other axis. And then there's roughly 700 sites then where we tell how much fuel to put in at any given RPM site or throttle position site. Doing the fuel map and the ignition map on the engine dyno at Mugen is key really, because we can hold it at each RPM site, each throttle site. We hold it there, and then we can set the fuel in to give maximum torque. And if we do that at every site, we build a torque map, and we can then smooth it out with the throttle to make the delivery as smooth as possible. My head's probably not big enough to work out how fast the piston is going at 15,000 RPM, but it's pretty quick. And you've got to work out how many times to fire, when to fire, how early, how late, how much fuel. There's a lot going on.
I think coming here to Donington for round 1, we kind of knew things were heading in the right direction from the test, but to come here and be so strong that we have been in Superbike and Superstock, I think is an incredible testament and statement to the new Fireblade.
So we spent the testing that we did, trying the things that we did have, and then at the test at Donington last week, we kind of settled with the setup. We've not got a lot of things to try, so we kind of settled with the setup. Just, worked on the electronics this weekend to try and get it right for the race.
To win 2 British Superbike races in one weekend is a big achievement, I think, especially for us coming here with a brand new bike.
And to summarise the weekend, absolutely amazingly. Mid-speed mega, 3 podiums, 14 points behind in the championship. We can keep motoring on and developing the new Fireblade. Like, we're in road bike swinging arm, pretty much stock engines. Lots of stock components in the bike. It bodes so well for the lifespan of the Fireblade. I'm so excited to see what it's going to be like in 2021 even. You know, it's an incredible bike.
For me, I just thank all the team and thank everybody for what they're doing and all the hard work. And all of our partners and sponsors as well that have stuck by us and now seeing the sort of fruits of their support, and long may that continue.